Have you ever felt lost, searching for meaning in a chaotic world? Today, we're diving into a story that has captivated millions, the story of Our Lady of Fatima. In 1917, in a small village in Portugal, three young shepherd children claimed to have encountered the Virgin Mary, who appeared to them 6 times over several months. Their story, filled with messages of peace, hope, and repentance, spread like wildfire, drawing crowds of thousands eager to witness the divine. Imagine a world on the brink. The year is 1917, and World War I casts a long shadow across Europe. In the quiet village of Fatima, Portugal, 3 young shepherds, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, tended to their sheep, unaware that their lives were about to change forever. On May 13th, while playing in a field called Cova da Iria, they experienced something extraordinary. A beautiful woman, bathed in radiant light, appeared to them. This was the Virgin Mary, who identified herself as Our Lady of the Rosary. Over the next 5 months, Our Lady would appear to the children on the 13th of each month, except August, bringing messages of prayer, penance, and a call for the world to turn away from sin. The children faced intense questioning from both religious authorities and government officials, yet their stories remained consistent, their faith unshaken. These profound encounters would forever shape the lives of these children and leave an undeniable mark on the world. As word of the apparitions spread, skepticism grew. Our Lady, aware of the disbelief, promised a sign, a miracle that would be witnessed by all. October 13, 1917, dawned dreary and rain-soaked. An estimated 70,000 people gathered in the muddy field of Cova da Iria, their eyes fixed on the sky. The rain abruptly stopped, the clouds parted, and the sun emerged, appearing as a dull, spinning disk in the sky. It began to dance, its light-changing colors casting multicolored rays across the astonished crowd. This event, witnessed by believers and skeptics alike, became known as the Miracle of the Sun. Newspapers across the globe reported on the phenomenon, with even some non-believing journalists attesting to the unusual solar activity. The Miracle of the Sun was a powerful testament to the authenticity of the children's visions and the urgent message Our Lady of Fatima had for the world. During her apparitions, Our Lady entrusted the children with 3 secrets, prophecies about the future. The first secret, a terrifying vision of hell, served as a stark reminder of the consequences of sin and the urgency of repentance. The second secret foretold the outbreak of World War II, urging the consecration of Russia to her Immaculate Heart to prevent further suffering. The third secret, revealed in 2000, contained a vision of the persecution of Christians and the attempted assassination of the Pope. These secrets, though symbolic, revealed a message of both warning and hope. Our Lady of Fatima offered a way forward, a path to peace and salvation through prayer, penance, and devotion to her Immaculate Heart. Throughout her apparitions, Our Lady of Fatima emphasized the importance of prayer, particularly the Rosary. She urged the children and the world to pray for peace, for the conversion of sinners, and for an end to suffering. But prayer must be accompanied by penance, a heartfelt sorrow for sin, and a willingness to make amends. Penance wasn't meant to be a punishment, it was an act of love, a way to share in the suffering of Christ and offer reparation for the sins of the world. The children embraced prayer and penance with astonishing maturity, understanding their encounters were meant to be shared with the world. Their simple yet profound devotion serves as a powerful example for us today. Our Lady of Fatima reminds us of the transformative power of prayer, penance, and a life lived in service to something greater than ourselves. The lives of the 3 shepherd children were forever changed by their encounters with Our Lady of Fatima. Francisco and Jacinta, weakened by illness, died just a few years after the apparitions. Their short lives, though marked by suffering, became powerful testimonies to the power of faith and the importance of fulfilling one's mission. Lucia, the eldest, became a Carmelite nun, dedicating her life to sharing Our Lady's message. In 2017, on the 100th anniversary of the apparitions, Pope Francis canonized Francisco and Jacinta, declaring them saints in the Catholic Church. Lucia, while not yet canonized, is also recognized for her holiness and is currently on the path to beatification. The legacy of the Visionaries of Fatima extends far beyond their earthly lives. They remind us that God can work through anyone, even the most humble among us, to bring about extraordinary things. In the decades since the apparitions, the small village of Fatima has been transformed into a global destination for pilgrims seeking spiritual renewal. The Shrine of Our Lady of Fatima stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith and the profound impact of the events that unfolded there. Millions of pilgrims journey to Fatima each year, drawn by a desire to pray, to offer penance, and to experience the peace and grace that permeates this sacred ground. The shrine encompasses several significant sites, including the Chapel of Apparitions and the Basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary. Beyond the physical structures, the true essence of Fatima lies in the palpable sense of peace and hope that envelops the shrine. Whether you're a devout believer or simply curious about the story of Fatima, a visit to this sacred place is sure to leave a lasting impression on your soul. One of the most significant messages Our Lady imparted at Fatima was the call for the consecration of Russia to her Immaculate Heart. This act, she promised, would help convert Russia and usher in an era of peace for the world. Pope John Paul II, deeply moved by the message of Fatima and his own miraculous escape from an assassination attempt, felt a profound calling to fulfill Our Lady's request. On March 25, 1984, in St. Peter's Square, Pope John Paul II, in union with bishops around the world, consecrated the entire world, including Russia, to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Following the consecration, significant geopolitical shifts occurred, most notably the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. While the connection between these events and the consecration remains a subject of debate, many believe they were a direct fulfillment of Our Lady's promise at Fatima. The consecration of Russia stands as a powerful reminder of the importance of prayer and obedience to divine guidance. It highlights the potential for peace when nations and individuals turn their hearts to God. The story of Our Lady of Fatima, with its messages of peace, prayer, and repentance, continues to resonate deeply in our world today. The children of Fatima, through their innocence and unwavering belief, remind us that God can work through anyone to bring about His divine plan. Their story is a testament to the power of simple faith and the profound impact that surrendering to a higher purpose can have on our lives and the world around us. As you reflect on the story of Fatima, consider how you too can be a beacon of hope and peace in a world that so desperately needs it.